Cake isn't real. We could all slice it up and serve it tonight. But now it's time to talk about Hulken bags. So this is the bag I did not know I needed until I got one, and now I cannot live without it. First spotted a Hulken bag here in the QVC salon. We don't have a salon anymore, but years ago, all of our professional hairstylists would wheel around Hulken bags. They all have the large, and there was many a makeup bag inside the large bag. They would have their hair tools, their hairsprays, all the things that they need. I also then spotted one at my children's school where teachers are coming in, and yeah, they have their own lunch and their own purse, but a stack of papers that they took home to grade and extra stuff for crafts and projects. And now I see them all the time. I don't live in New York City, but I hear in those city sidewalks where we're constantly leaving subways and buses and parking garage, the Hulken bag is incredible. Because otherwise, you have to take all the things in here and put them in your arms, or all the things in here, it holds 66 pounds, by the way, no matter what size you buy, and put them on 3, 4, 5 different bags on your shoulder. Or what I used to do coming into the building, many a different trip. I'd come in with 2 bags, go back out to the car, come in with the 3rd bag, the 4th bag. Now the Hulken brings everything so quickly and easily into the building. What size do you want? What color do you want? Because 13,000 orders placed today. They have wheels, they have handles, you can carry it on your shoulder. If you want the smaller bag, which isn't that small, we call it the medium, your price today and today only, $90. It saves you $20 from its original price. And if you want the large, and let me kind of put them next to each other so you can see them better, and I'll move this guy out of the way. The large, it's just going to be a few inches larger. We'll get to measurements in a minute, and just a few dollars more. So the large is going to cost $100 and save you $25 from what it typically costs. We've got some new colors that we'll get to in a minute that are exclusive to QVC. And then this one has a new feature that we're gonna go over where you can seal it closed, which the original didn't have. So if you want extra security. So we have your blue, we call it midnight blue. It's a metallic, kind of chrome-like navy. Now this has been a huge hit. It's brand new today. Hulken has never done a lilac. You can only find it at our store. The medium is already gone, but I do have it in the large. And I'm not just saying this because I own a large, but I really do think the large is the better size to get because you can always have less in the large bag, but you can't always have more in the medium. Does that make sense? So wouldn't you rather have this half empty than an overstuffed medium bag wishing that you had the large? Just saying. Also brand new, teal. And teal really feels more like a great like emerald green. You know how teal sometimes can be a blue or can be a green? This really lends itself more to the green world. Only here at QVC. Great gift. I mean, I don't know when we're going to do another Hulken Today special value. So if you do have somebody with the kind of busy career where they are bringing lots into a building or into a location, here's your black option. And of course, obviously, many of these are unisex too. This is what I see more than any other color when I'm spotting Hulken bags in the real world. A lot of the stylists that I work with, they were all using the rose gold. And then this is what I have. I carry the silver. I mean, even Alan, my producer tonight, when we were talking about it, he was like, yep, I see you all the time. I dump my purse in here, my lunch, and you should see my lunch, because my lunch is usually 3 snacks, a lunch, and a dinner to last me for my 10-hour days. So I put my lunch box in there. I put my makeup bag in there. Sometimes I have to bring a wardrobe bag with some clothes for later on. So I dump the whole wardrobe bag in this. Now mine does not zip shut. So remember today, if you want extra security, this new feature is really, really exciting. I mean, who wants to try and carry this box all the way to the car or all the way across the street or down a few blocks? So let me get you started. We'll go ahead and bring out our guest who not only is here to tell us all about it, but it's her family who created the bag. So Alex, you want to join me? Oh, she's going to wheel her Hulken in to say hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Alex. I love the new version. What a great update.
I'm so happy you love it. Yeah, we're so excited to be back. As you know, it's a family business that we've had for a couple years now. It started really from my dad designing this, and me, my brothers, everyone around the house using it for our kids, for weekend trips, grocery runs. And then we realized we're not the only ones schlepping things, and we made it available to everyone for
Well, let's show everybody how it works. So there's a medium bag and a large bag, but both are carrying up to 66 pounds,
Those
correct?
are up to 66 pounds. You can see there are 3 straps, one for pulling, and there's 2 side straps here if you want to just maneuver it a little bit differently. You also have these side handles that are very helpful for lifting. So if you have something a little bit heavy, you can use those side handles here. We do have the zipper closure here, like you said. If you want to keep your items safe, you can easily just zip it shut or leave it open. I also like to leave it open if you have some oversized items. It's really convenient to just have the option to either shut it closed or not.
Okay.
And another new feature I wanted to show you, if you see, like, one of the best feature about the Hulken is the fact that you can fold it completely flat. So look at this. It can fit literally under
I didn't know where you were pointing. There it
type
is.
of furniture. So you see it here. It's really incredible that something so bulky can actually end up being so small.
This is how it sits in my trunk. So I just leave it in my trunk all the time. I don't ever bring it in the house because when I least expect it, I realize, oh my gosh, I can't bring all this into the house, or I can't bring all this into the studio or whatever building to my mom and dad's house. So I open the Hulken and then carry everything in one trip and then fold it back and put it in my car trunk.
And so that's a new feature actually that we added. So when you fold it, you now have this button closure with elastic band that makes it so much easier. It's easier for it to keep its shape.
Yes.
Also, this is where you see the wheels. So we have 5 spinner steel wheels on the large size and 4 spinner wheels on the medium size.
And it spins better than some pieces of luggage. I mean, I always say I feel like I'm walking my dog and the dog is behaving when I have my Hulken. Because it just stays right next to me and you can spin it around and take it down over ramps. And then if you ever want to, you know, you do have these shoulder straps too, and you can put it on your shoulder and you can carry it that way. Even though it carries 66 pounds, the bags themselves only weigh, I think, like what, 4 pounds for the larger?
Yeah, the large weighs 4 pounds. The medium size weighs 3 pounds, which means that it's extremely light no matter what you put inside. Let's go take a look at some of the demos.
All right, so remember, the price is only valid for today. We can walk and talk. If you want the larger, that one saves you $25 from its original price, and now it's $100. And if you want the medium, which is a nice, good bag, you're gonna pay $90 and you're gonna save $20 from the original price. Alan, my producer, said his daughter, even though she has her own laundry at her house, wheels her dirty laundry in her large Hulken bag to his house.
Oh yeah, I hear that
and uses
a lot.
their laundry room instead.
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest questions, right, you're probably wondering, which size should I get? Should I go for the medium? Should I go for the large? They're both great sizes, and honestly, at some point, you'll probably end up with both sizes. But I will say the large size has a capacity of up to 5 full grocery bags. So you don't have to break your back anymore. You don't have to, have all this pain in your shoulders carrying all these bags from the grocery store to your car, from your car to your house. Just put them in the Hulken. As you can see, I can fit 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and she keeps going.
4, 5 full grocery bags, and I still have plenty of room to go.
My goodness, that's why I say get the large, because then you still do have plenty of room once you load it up. I mean, if you know you're a medium girl, go for it. But I think for just a few more dollars, really, it's worth having the large. And my favorite thing is, there's so many times where you are in and out of places with so many things in your arms. Like when you are babysitting your grandchild and they bring the favorite stuffy and they bring some favorite snacks with them. And Grandmama, I want to bring my own pillow and have a little sleeping bag and all the clothes to change into. If you're all taking turns going in and out of the driveway to somebody's trunk, get a Hulken bag instead.
Yeah, that's what my parents do. They were just babysitting over the weekend with our 3 kids, and same thing. They went to the pool, and I'll show a demo in a second, full of towels, floaties, toys, you name it. Yeah. Just so practical.
Okay, another grocery bag?
So the medium-sized Hulken, it fits up to 3 full grocery bags, as you'll see here. It's still a very generous size, but like you said, it's probably easier to overstuff it if you're not careful. Here, there you go.
And there's your 3.
Here's your 3. You see still plenty of room. And I think the beauty of it is no matter how much you put in, it still rolls like butter. It's still so easy to maneuver.
Yeah.
And just a breeze.
It is so durable. The strap that is on here, I never weighed the amount that I'm dumping into my bag, but I know I've gotten close to the 66 pounds. And I mean, not only does this stay so strong on the bag, it's still so easy to wheel. I will tell you, treat yourself, because I was skeptical. I'm not a hairdresser, right? I'm not a teacher. Those were the two common places I kept seeing it used. And I thought, I don't know if I need one, but my goodness, there are times where I have busy days. Even when I take a trip to the mall and Steve gets something and Bree gets something and Clay gets something, I dump all the shopping bags in here and then with one scoop, pick up the Hulken and everything's in the house.
Exactly. There's so many use cases, and that's one of our personal favorite part of running this business, hearing how people use it, teachers, interior designers, shopping, laundry, endless amounts of ways that you can actually make the most out of this bag.
Now, do you want to do another demonstration?
Yeah,
I see
so
the water
I think this is a
here.
great example of, a 35 pack of water. How are you going to take this from your car to your house, from the store to your house? A lot of big box retailers don't give you the option to take this home easily. But there you go, it fits perfectly. And how else would you carry that home? I mean, there's basically no other way. Once you try the Hulken, that's the only way you can do it.
Some of you might want to go into the grocery store like that. I think it's so awkward to pick up that water and put it underneath the cart. So just go into the grocery store, then tell the sweet person at the checkout line that you have a big thing of water in here. They'll reach in with that little zappy thing, and then you can wheel it right out. I mean, this is what we love so much, Alex. Whether it's the medium or the large, all these real-life ways to use a Hulken.
Yeah, absolutely. So you see she places a lot of bulky items in there. It overflows the bag. It doesn't matter. She can leave it open. This is Grandma's house, a typical example as well. And you can see it's still stylish. If you want to keep it in your living room and just store things away and keep it open, that's also an option.
And now you've got that new closure. So remember, it's always been able to collapse before, but now you can really keep it nice and tight and closed, and it won't pop up on you. Some of the colors are exclusive. So do you want to show us one more demonstration, and then we'll go back over to the colors and the size choices?
Very seasonal. I love this demo. So here we have a large size Hulken that has all the pool items you would take to take your grandkids to the pool. So you see toys, swimsuits, a cooler, a book, a heavy book at that, lots of towels. I mean, how else would you actually take this?
I mean, the amount of bags that you would need, the amount of shoulders and arms.
Yep.
Then you got to fight with the kids and the grandkids. Please, you carry this bag and I'll carry that bag.
And the
I mean, you've got the snacks and the sports equipment in there.
The sports equipment, the toys, and even that huge tote bag. Yeah, will fit in. And that's, I mean, just carrying it now. It's so painful. It's so hard to carry. I won't, it just doesn't make any sense when you have the option to roll it in.
All of that was in one bag. Let's go back over.
Yes.
We'll show everyone the colors. We've been busy all day, and the price is only here for a limited time. The last time we had Hulken as a Today's Special Value, it was a huge hit. I'm telling you, get one for you and gift one to another friend or family member, maybe somebody with a birthday like QVC coming up, or maybe somebody who travels a lot in your life. But if you join me down here, I'm gonna do my best to share measurements here. So Alex, the medium is going to measure 16 by 12 by 22, whereas the large measures 20 by 16 by 26. So it is gonna hold more, and I'm just looking at that easy pay. For about $2.50 more a month, I would upgrade to the large. And even if it's always half empty, you still can give yourself more room if you ever need it. So this blue is called Midnight Blue, really bright, metallic, think chrome. Already getting limited is this new exclusive color called Lilac. It's gone in the medium, and there's only about 600 left in the lilac. Here's your teal, also brand new and exclusive to QVC. Feels more like a chrome green. You've got your classic black, you've got your rose gold, and then over here is your silver. I mean, Alex, it really even could be the substitute to a suitcase for people this summer.
That's true, and some people will even use it in the airport, putting their jackets, their bag, their duty-free purchases, all of it in the Hulken, and then we'll fold it before getting on the plane. So we're seeing, again, many different ways of making the most out of it.
It just moves so easy. Who in your life, or is it you, has the career that requires you to bring things into a building? I don't have to use it every single day, but there are so many times where it's either take a few trips or carry way too many bags, or now I have my Hulken, and it has changed my life, Alex.
Right, and it's such a great gift, like you said. College students, bridal showers, baby showers, a teacher that you have in your family, a sister, whatever it is, people end up buying it as gifts all the time once they experience it themselves.
Yes, and honestly, think about places where you can't easily park. So like, you know, you pull up in front and you got to unload quickly. Just pull out the Hulken and put everything in it and then go up to whoever's apartment, whoever's condo, and then, you know, the driver can be on his way. I love a Hulken for that reason too, because otherwise what are you going to do? Say, hey, stay right here because I can't bring this all up in one trip? Or do